What a Catch, Part 35, a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction. If you have not heard the previous 34 parts of this story, you can find a link to them in the description box below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below in support of more fanfiction. Adrien sighed as Marinette walked away and ran his fingers through his hair. What had gone wrong? She wouldn't even let him get a taxi for her. It is expensive, but it's not like he couldn't afford it. Well, Marinette was never one to be impressed by money, he thought to himself. Although, judging by what I've heard, she could use it. Why did she drop out of school anyway? He stayed for another half hour for a protein shake and an acai bowl, ordering a second one to be delivered to Sabine. He knew the Dupain-Changs loved him already, but he wanted to make a good second impression if the next 30 hours led to a best ending. He needed to make a plan with Ladybug. Together. That would work. He had another 2 hours to kill before his next meeting and debated swinging by Nino and Alia's apartment to say hi, but realized he didn't want to talk to Alia at the moment. There was just too much up in the air. Should he text Nino or catch him tomorrow? It would have to be tomorrow. For now, he'd kill time in his favorite bookstore. A quick cab ride later, and Adrien was sipping hot chocolate with hazelnut creamer while flipping through the latest Forbes magazine. Smooth jazz played in the background, lulling him into a false sense of security until a newspaper slammed down in front of him. He slowly glanced up at the disturbance to see who it was, and, unfortunately, it was Lila slipping into the seat across from him. Adrien Grest, she smirked. Fancy seeing you here. Why haven't you stopped by my office yet? I'm always down to help you relax. Hello, Lila. Adrien went back to reading, knowing the more attention Lila got, the more it would fuel her. Did you see my latest scoop? I don't pay attention to the Parisian news anymore. I'm only here briefly. That's a shame. It has to do with your dearly beloved Ladybug. He stiffened at her words. Ladybug? In the media? Was it about the bus incident at Nino's wedding? Or was it something to do with Hawkmoth again? I don't care, Lila. Really? Because the last time we talked, you made a bet that her and Cat Noir weren't dating, but this proves otherwise. Adrien raised his head out of the magazine to see the front of her newspaper. It was Cat Noir and some girl who could be Ladybug in the Dupain-Chang bakery? Where did you get this? He asked, clearing his throat. The image was fake, but why? Was it Hawkmoth trying to stir something up before the fight tomorrow? Was he trying to shatter Ladybug's confidence? Aw, Adrien. You know you'll have to do a bit more than that to get me to tell you, she winked. It's not going to happen, Lila. Give up. What? You don't remember what happened after dinner 3 years ago? Drop it. Wow, what a dominating personality you have there. If I recall correctly, you were the one who kissed me first. I was drunk. He felt the heat rise to his face and started gathering his things. There was no reason to stay around and let Lila rattle him like this. You weren't drunk the next morning,
Goodbye, Lila.
Call me, she teased in a sing-song voice. She knew she'd gotten under his skin, and Adrien hated it. He hated that she held one of his weaknesses. One of his biggest regrets was confiding in her 3 years ago. Little did he know he'd be confiding in her again, and soon. Thank you so much for listening. Part 36 is on its way. In the meantime, you can check out these other videos below for more fan fiction. I'll catch you next time.